And tonight it's hustle and bustle again as we kick off the second part of the World Choir Games. New choirs and new singers registered at the Duke Energy Convention Center today. And our chief meteorologist Steve Raleigh is live downtown where the Celebration of Nations parade is preparing to move through the streets. Steve, that must be a great vantage point where you are right now.
I am looking forward to it, Carol. This is going to be a big night for the city of Cincinnati. As you talked about, this is a reignition of the World Choir Games. And for a lot of nations, this is the opening ceremony tonight. Take a look behind me, and you'll notice there are folks that are already setting up along the parade route. The 60 nations and their costumes and vibrant colors, and I'm sure a lot of smiling faces, will be coming right down behind me on 5th Street here. And they'll be coming from Duke Energy, as you say, down here to Fountain Square. So all of the nations will come down represented with their flags, with their costumes. It is going to be a big festive night, and there's already a lot of folks here for a 6 o'clock start down at Duke Energy. So they'll be down here probably at about 6:45, 7 o'clock, right about then or so. And it's my pleasure to act as MC tonight with a lot of folks here, some dignitaries. How about Hall of Famer Bootsy Collins will be here. And there's going to be some singing. There's going to be some festivities. And it's going to be a terrific time to really engage into this terrific event called the World Choir Games. If you haven't had an opportunity to come and see some of the friendship concerts or some of the other venues that have presented themselves, this is one of the big nights because all of the nations will be here, all festooned and just beautiful, and we'll have nice festivities down here as well. So it's all going to begin at about 6, then kicking off down here at about 6:45, 7 o'clock, continuing for the next couple of hours after that. So it's a good time to come down. It's a terrific vantage point, as you say, Carol. I'm looking forward to being a part of it. We'll see you tonight with the very latest.
All right, sounds like fun, Steve, and I know you'll be a great MC. So good luck.
Thanks.
We have met so many groups at the World Choir Games who've shown that they're more than just talented, they're hardworking too. This is the Little Miami High School's Select Women's Chorale singing Tree of Peace. Amidst 9 failed school levies in the struggling Little Miami School District, the chorale managed to survive. They raised the money they needed to compete in the World Choir Games through car washes, bake sales, and fundraising at their concerts. After an Interculture official heard them perform, they were invited to sing in the Champions competition. So good luck to them. There are thousands of new choir members in Cincinnati tonight as the second week of the World Choir Games begins. 9 News reporter Tom McKee is also live at Fountain Square with how they're adjusting to the Queen City. Tom?
Well, Carol, as you might well imagine, the biggest thing they're not facing is 100-degree temperatures during this second week of competition. Everyone I spoke with today loves this warm, cooler type of weather, and they're looking forward to competing. Now, there are 164 new choirs in town, along with 24 others that are staying for the second week. They registered at the Duke Energy Center, got familiar with the layout of the city, and some, like the Tigerberg Children's Choir from Cape Town, South Africa, staged an impromptu performance on Fountain Square.
The vibe and everything just involved here with World Choir Games is like the Olympics. So meeting all the other choirs, singing, and to give your best to compete, it is fantastic for us.
Now, the 37-member ensemble has won medals before in the World Choir Games and has gone on tour around the world 14 different times. And here's a quick look at the box score of the champions from week number 1. China had 4, South Africa and the Netherlands had 2 each, and Switzerland and Venezuela 1 each. There were no American ensembles in that category, but this second week features spiritual, gospel, and barbershop, where the Americans could be favorites in those categories. Coming up at 6, how do you move thousands of people throughout the city? Well, I'll tell you about the transportation plan, and it's pretty complicated and sophisticated. Tom McKee, 9 News, live on Fountain Square.
All right, thanks a lot, Tom.